popping off down here, and some kind of metal situation has happened, but not in a good way. We kind of want to get this cleared up before people start getting spooked that the festival is dangerous or something. So yeah, open up when you can, please. Thanks a bunch.
It does look rather gnarly down there, Director. Though, now that I think of it, Ms. Orion has been working on a rather illuminating new piece of technology. Ms. Orion is on the line for you, Director. She's rather keen to bang on about lasers. The call remains, Director. If the promise of a conversation about lasers isn't quite capturing you, please continue to delay, and I'll take that as a hint that I should cancel your attendance to the brutally in-depth laser conference at 2283. Understood, Director. I shall replace the conference's spot in your schedule with a quick trip to the Train Enthusiasts Monthly Convention.
Laser surgery. Scalpels weren't cutting it, so to speak. So we switched over to high-intensity mining lasers to handle some of the crustier conditions people come down with. As it turns out, having industrial energy devices blasting away at your skin made people anxious. So I also took the initiative to make it a kind of immersive musical experience. Kind of like dressing up an MRI machine as a pirate ship.
I'm not sure how Ms. Orion managed to turn lasers into a healthcare solution, but here we are. Let's build some so that we can treat our incoming patients. We're ready to open up at your command, Director. Our patients await, Director. Excellent. I'll let Mr. Moon know that we're operating and ready to receive patients from the festival.
Oh hey, you guys are open now. Apparently, that's good actually, because people were like dying down here. My security guards are gonna try and get them up to you, but a lot of them are very heavy from having metal all over their face, so we'll get them to you when we can. Thanks.
Finally dying.
Our first patients are arriving now, Director. Should they have access to a reception desk and a diagnosis room, they may begin their adventure of not prematurely dropping dead.
Hey, so we got all the people who got encased in liquid metal rounded up, and they've been, like, aggressively shoved into your shells. So they're on their way now. Please fix them. We need their post-festival reviews for our socials. Thanks!
Director, the patients who got coated with liquid metal have just arrived.
Our first patients are beginning to arrive, and some of them are species we've not yet encountered. Ms. Orion's uploaded a couple of dossiers for us to get acquainted with.
The Diani are a plant-based species. They're often loners, vagrants, artists, explorers. And their family dynamic has a lot to do with their isolation. They're created by a living planet. It won't talk to them. It won't give them purpose. They just pop out of the ground without a reason for their existence. Despite their solitary nature, other species really like being around them. Pheromones or something, who knows?
Is it?
Ms. Orion's prepared a dossier on the Kuba barley for...
Kuba Bali. These hearty sauroids are patient, precise, and durable. They rarely need a break, and it takes their bladders an almost supernaturally long time to fill up. So there's that. They adore order and live in discrete tribes, all with their own rituals, which have been brought into a cultural structure known as concatenated ordering. The exact details of how that all works aren't entirely understood, but it seems to work for them, so more power to them.
Director, a plague of noshers have come to visit our wonderful hospital and harass the pleasant patients within.
Wow, you guys are just lasering the metal off our crowd? That's so cool, I'm not even sure if I care if they die. I guess we hired the right people, huh?
Help me.
Half of those guys are better now, which is great. Also, they were in the cheap seats, so if you kinda wanna take a break, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Warm greetings to you all. I'll chuck it in. Always love a good trade.
Bravo on handling that emergency. It's in the bag. Mr. Moon is apparently occupied by his exhausting labors, but he's provided a pre-recorded message for you. I'll play it now.
In the event that you guys do a great job, hey, wow, great job. Thanks for doing whatever it is you did. I'm sure it'll be great for the festival. Thanks, here's money. Goodbye.
Make sure to collect your rewards when ready, Director. We're receiving another call from our client. There's an issue with a singer.
Wow, hey, it's me again. So one of our headline acts, Twiggy Pop or something, is sick, like big time. She's already finished her set, so it's not the worst thing if she dies, I guess. It wouldn't be great for our media coverage though, so please keep her alive for like 2 hours or so. Thanks.
Yes. What a delightful fellow. Director, when it comes to VIP treatments, the faster we treat the patient concerned, the better our rewards will be. It's probably worth pulling out all the stops to make sure Twiggy gets the best and fastest treatment possible.
Wow! Heel, Twiggy Pop has arrived! I think she makes the best harsh noise in the galaxy.
Medic, you have no idea who this person is. Welcome to the station, Mom.
A machine, huh? Well, nice to meet you, mate. So, looks like I ran into festicrosis bacteria at the festival, and it's eaten off about half my face. Any chance you could fix this?
Of course. We'll get your ailment seen to as quickly as we can. Assuming we have seats, you're welcome to sit in one of them.
Okay, thanks. Why does everything smell of chlorine?
So, you found out what's wrong with her? Some kind of flesh-eating bacteria? Okay, great. Keep that to yourselves, please. I know nothing about it, and this conversation never happened.
Hello there. I hope you're all well.
Hey! Thanks for keeping me alive and everything. The music scene is a mess of dodgy contracts and corporate control. And I'd rather do something more meaningful with my life. Seems like you guys know what you're doing, and I used to be a doctor. So I want to join up. I've sent your machine my resume.
Browse away. Think that one's new. See you around, Space.
An opportunity to learn about consultants. I'm surprised we picked one up so quickly. Ready for you whenever.
Hey, Director. I'm Twiggy Pop. I started life as a doctor, working in the core regions. Tough gig, but it's made me pretty good at the job. Also, people really like my singing. Not sure why, but it makes anyone nearby better at their work. more focused. Anyway, that's me. Thanks for taking me on, Director. It's nice to get back to doing something I actually care about.
Welcome to the team, Dr. Pop.
Oh, thanks, little guy. All right, I'll go get changed. Any chance of a cappuccino?
I don't think that exists, but I'll try.
Director, we've acquired our first consultant. They're permanent additions to your team, traveling with us from hospital to hospital. Let's open the consultant window to bring Dr. Pop in now. This is our consultant roster, which will allow us to bring consultants into the hospital. Let's bring Dr. Pop into the hospital now. And there she is.
Hey, Director. Glad I can get down to work. Maddie, how's that coffee looking?
I'm sorry, Twiggy, but Heel says coffee is illegal and that we'd all die.
I said nothing of the sort. Director, consultants are quite different from our other staff members. Let's inspect Dr. Pop to find out more. Dr. Pop, like all consultants, is a remarkably effective clinician who can expertly operate any of our rooms. As consultants earn experience, they gain powerful, unique abilities, and sometimes you need to make hard choices as to which ones they acquire. You can see the perks Twiggy has in her skill tree. And that's everything you need to know about that. Let's get cracking, shall we?
Hey, I got a message from Twiggy that everything went okay with her treatment, which sounds good. And also that she's quit the music business, so I have 7 executives here who are using circular breathing to shriek non-stop like a ghoul. Ask her not to do that, maybe. Thanks.
Director, Dr. Pop is calling about a psychotic break amongst the festival goers, which, judging...
Director, it seems people are falling prey to some kind of psychosis. A fear of spaceflight or something? They're on their way, and they're just constantly screaming.
A psychological condition. Ms. Orion's been preparing for this eventuality. She'll be in touch with the details.
The Dreamarium! So, we arranged a trade deal with a planet ruled by psychic clams. In exchange for an unknown quantity of an unknown substance, they've lent us their services as therapists, basically, with a doctor as an intermediary. These creatures can dive into the depths of our patients' minds, rearrange their neural networks, and slurp out any lingering negative emotion. No issue so far, and the treatments have proven incredibly effective in testing. Sure would be nice to remember what our contract with the clams was, though. Sounds like it might do the trick. Once we've got some of those rooms set up, I'll dive right in. Could be kind of trippy. Some patients with the aforementioned space phobia have arrived. Or, wait, how about space fright? Seems like you guys enjoy a good pun around here.
Well, I just think that's wonderful. Space fright. Spectacular work, Miss Pop.
Thanks, Heel.
Oh, yes. No, not at all. Space fright.
Hey guys, so some randos decided to weld rocket boosters to some asteroids and I couldn't stop them, and now a space rocket's headed straight towards your station. Sorry and good luck with all that stuff.
Hello, it's me again. How we're looking? A fine invention. Fancy that one? Smashing. I hope none of that's illegal.
Director, it looks like the festival isn't the only place to find rock and roll. Yes, wonderful. We've taken on significant damage from the impact.
Just some bits and bobs, really. I'll put it away for another time. See you later, Galacticare. I'm off for a spot of cheese.
You use a clam to suck out their bad vibes? Wow, I wasted so much money on therapy. I hope it's legal. I'm not a narc, mostly. But yeah, cover your ass. It's over. It seems like the psychic clam stuff's going pretty okay. You know, I was married to someone who thrived on absorbing negative energy. That came out wrong. That was supposed to be a burn. Never mind.
Hello, Galactica. Having a gander? Picked that up just for you.
Hey, sorry about the ex-wife thing. I've actually never been in a relationship, and I don't know why I lied to you about it. Can I come up there? There's stuff I'd like your mollusk to make not happen in my brain anymore.
That's gone excellently, Director. The Dreamarium is working a charm, and none of the patients seem to have any permanent loss of function. The room is now approved for long-term use. Another job well done. We're blazing along. We have a sudden laxite problem, Director, and if we don't zap them to oblivion, our floors may end up looking like a Jackson Pollock.
Catch you in the void.
Remember to claim your awards whenever you're ready, Director. Director, you have rewards waiting to be claimed. It looks like we picked up a cleanliness beacon. It projects an energy field which dissolves problematic waste, trash, and so on. Testing did suggest that tooth enamel isn't necessarily safe either, so I'll keep an eye on our complaints box. Director, Ms. Orion is calling in. Something about the one...
Craftium. It's a wonder material that does exactly what it says on the tin. And I should know. I named it Craftium. I like to think that one was a stroke of brilliance. You can use it to recreate practically anything you've seen, even rare craft tech, like that cleanliness beacon you just acquired. Open up your inventory and let's have a browse of what we can make. First, select the crafting mode to begin the process. Now, craft anything you like. One brand spanking new, well, I can't see what you've made, but I'm sure it's great. Craftium! So cool. Now, I've got one more thing for you. The research lab. It's got a big old supercomputer. Your doctors can use it to improve our craft tech blueprints. or gain new insights into any of the conditions we've encountered. We used to hook their consciousness directly to the computer, but, well, it occasionally created a nightmare portal which trapped their minds in a digital hellscape for eternity, so we don't do that anymore. All right, that's enough sapient interaction for one day. Catch you later, Director.
Let's give that new research lab a spin, Director. Place one down, and we'll see if we can't suss it out. The research lab is capable of two distinct functions: generating insight into conditions and upgrading our craft tech blueprints. Let's upgrade one now. Select the research lab, and in the research interface, select a blueprint to upgrade.
Hello, Galacticare. It's me again. A fine invention. Picked that up just for you. Think that one's new. Fancy that one? Smashing. I'll chuck it in. Back to the dome for me, Galacticare.
Vomitungs detected inside the station, Director.
Hello there. I hope you're all well. I think I brought you the right bits. If not, it might just be bog rolls and videotapes. Perfect. Thank you. Come again. I'm off to catch up with the news.
With the blueprint selected, our doctors will begin to develop the improved version. This new and improved blueprint will dramatically reduce the crafting cost, but unfortunately, it's attuned specifically to the station we're currently on. You'll need to complete the research again in each new hospital. The research lab can also boost our research efforts into any condition of your choosing. This will generate some research directly. It also generates insight into conditions. Insight greatly increases the research generated for that condition whenever you have it stockpiled. A clutch of vomitungs has managed to make its way into our hospital, Director. Shockingly, it's Leonard Moon again, calling about another ailing musician. Our client is calling about a new musician problem he's having.
Oh my god, there's another whole musician who is now dying for no reason except to make this whole festival a waking nightmare. Can you fix him? Please? His name is Clem Bansig, and he's a coital Tyrannosaurus, which probably has something to do with all this, but I don't judge, and neither should you, or anybody. If I want to slop around with roadies until my flaps catch fire, that's up to me and the creator. Clem, I mean, if Clem wants to do those things. Look, just get him back to us, okay? There's too much on the line for it all to be taken down by Bansig's love for the fizzy pump. I'll give you lots of money and goodbye.
VIP just arrived. He's shaking like an aging pirate.
Oh yes, I, Clem Bansig, am badly diseased from my many salacious adventures.
Actually, sir, it seems like you might have just had too many energy drinks.
Oh, I didn't think you'd actually know. Please, don't tell anybody.
Naturally. Yes, patient confidentiality is vital in our line of work.
Hello, Galacticare. It's me again. Picked that up just for you. A fine invention.
Clem got diagnosed? An addiction to energy drink? Huh. I don't know why I thought it was something venereal. Branding, probably. Honestly, I don't even know if cougars have anything down there. They could be like mushrooms or something. Finally dying.
Right then. Back to the road for me.
A clutch of vomitungs has managed to make its way into our hospital, Director.
Oh man, I feel way better now. Now I can get back to romping again, which I do all the time, just so you know.
Good for you, sir. Best of luck.
Hey, that was pretty fast. Thanks. I can put these pills back in the cabinet and get back to having jazzy times at the festival.
Hi there!
Oh, Galacticare. I forgot to tell you. I had a handful of 2 cans of toxin energy squirreled away in somewhere. I figured I'd donate them to you, considering they're so tasty and fizzy and all, and caffeinated. And they get your mind going, and you start to vibrate, and oh, I miss it already. Hey, can we just turn this shuttle around?
Our new pal Leonard Moon is shrieking down the phone about lights, or...
Hey, are you medical guys any good at the cyber? Because we have issues with the cyber, and if you don't do something, I'm going to have a panic attack.
Mr. Moon, I'm not entirely sure that our contract covers...
It covers it. I put it in there. Holograms are just as important as the musicians to me, man. They're people. It's in the contract. You have to believe me, please.
Director, holograms can't be covered because they don't actually exist. That said, it is probably worth doing this so that our client doesn't cork it before he can pay us. So, that means we'll be performing healthcare on the lights, using our trusty canisters, of course. What we'll need to do is take the canisters, cart them over to laser surgery, and shoot them with the lasers until they're so full of lasers that we can do healthcare on the lights. The canisters are ready to be thoroughly lasered.
Hello, Galacticare.
Oh my god, the lights are still out? Oh no, I think I'm dying. Not like this. No, no.
As... I'm sure he's fine, Director.
Fancy that one? Smashing. Catch you later.
The doctors are done putting all the lasers in those canister guys.
That they are, Robot. Our treatment canisters are ready to be delivered down to the festival.
I've been talking to them a bit, and they seem kind of weird, but nice.
You've been talking to them. I'm fairly sure that nobody's home.
Please help me.
Yeah, we've been sharing data. Being a motorized tube seems hard on people. How long will they be gone?
Well, the energies involved will totally atomize them on delivery, so, you know, a while.
Oh.
Yes, terrible. Wave goodbye to your friends, Maddie. And away they go. What a thrill.
Oh, good, you're still here. Do I seem any younger? I'm in a new body and I feel gorgeous. Anyway, we see your canisters coming and they're full of lasers. Great. Good luck.
And somehow, Leonard Moon has returned. What a thrilling twist.
Wow, that worked. You've officially saved my ass. The holograms are back on and everyone is vibing and stuff. Thanks. Try not to spend it all in one place. I know how you Terrans can get with money. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. I'm going through a bad divorce, and my dog has bubonic plague, and I'm sorry. I'm not normally racist. It's the stress. Sorry.
Leonard Moon is having ode problems by the sounds of it, and not just personally.
Oh, hey. Hi. So you ever have one of those days where it feels like an evil spirit is trying to harass you into a psychotic break? Anyway, all 4 members of the band, the Exolodes, are about to die soon from burns they decided to get as a prank, I guess. And if you can't heal them, please just eat them or whatever you people like to do. I'm, like, totally done with this. Thanks.
Director, the Exolodes are now stepping off the shuttle. We'll be able to experience the full richness of ode culture. How exciting.
Wow, this is amazing. Cool spot, man. I am dying big time. Yeah, it's always about you, right? Don't you care that BIM is an anxiety spiral and has no toilet to be in? Whoa! That's a harsh and unhealthy form of mind reading and catastrophizing that I'm just, like, not into. It's fine, Tim. I'm sure I'll find somewhere to hang out. You've got to stop letting Jim walk over you all the time, man. I'll get you a max caffeine, and then you can chill out a little. Bro, I am not great with this Kaufman drama triangle situation. Whoa, look at that pile of fluids on the floor. I'm gonna drink that like right now. That was the best meat bar I have had in like 80 years. And I think it's gonna kill me though. Vending machines don't have benefits anymore. These food regulations are getting dumb as hell.
Warm greetings to you all. Having a gander. Perfect. Some handy gizmos in there.
I think the toilet was on the visage setting. I don't feel so good, guys. Oh wow, that was a hell of a toilet. The graft suction nearly liquefied my bones because of the arthritis, but it was worth it.
See you later, Galacticare. I'm off for a spot of cheese.
I feel like I could choke myself out. I haven't been in this good shape for like 300 years now. Thanks for the new mojo, health people. Whoa, I thought I was screwed. But then these ape people did a whole bunch of hell stuff to my awful body. And now I can do music again. Wild!
A horde of Laxites has made its way inside the station, Director.
Man, I feel so good. I might even try and raise my arms above my head again. Thanks, health people. This has been really pretty okay.
You're entirely welcome, my elderly friend. I look forward to hearing your performance.
Wow. Really?
Good luck to you, Mr. Clyde.
Okay. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, the exolodes are still not here, and that's bad news for me, but even worse news for my therapist. Please fix this. Please, please fix this. Please!
It's me again. Think that one's new.
Hey, it's great I'm still alive. I feel good, right? Physically. Do you guys have any stuff for being in a dark spiral of anxiety and self-doubt? Electrocute my brain or something?
Afraid not. Good day, sir.
Ah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, bye.
Oh man, you treated them all? Okay, cool. I mean, it took a while, but I was kind of thinking they'd all die out there. Hey, thank you. This has really made my day.
Leonard Moon is in a tears over a situation with his headlining musician.
No! No! The final act, the headliner, the colossal musician, they got a disease that melted their skin off. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Oh my god. I think I'm dying. Am I dying? I feel like I'm being electrocuted. You've got to fix this. Please!
Hello, Galacticare.
Well, hello there. I don't believe we've been introduced.
Gazria, for the purposes of this event. Baz has a lot to say about you. Seems to think you might be capable of great things. Sorry for the inconvenience of my affliction, but I wanted to see if you're all he's made you out to be. It's quite funny to screw around with Leonard Moon, and I figured that having his headliner get half consumed would give his heart a real kick. Oh, this does hurt rather a lot more than I thought it would, though. Having your skin rapidly eaten away isn't my idea of an interesting night. Any chance of a hand?
Well, I certainly don't see why not. Well, this has turned out to be rather interesting. Word gets around, eh? As before, we'll need to dispatch a shuttle to take a tissue sample, and from there, figure out the best way to treat Gazria's rotting flesh. Dispatch one when you're ready. A successful launch. Good job, Director. The sample has been collected, and the ambulance is on its way back. Let's get it over to diagnosis. We have an incursion of laxites. I suggest swift action, Director, or the consequences will be unpleasant.
So, we just got done analysing the sample, and the damage is pretty gnarly. She's been devoured by the same bacteria I was. Treatment canisters are deploying now. If we can run them through skin lab and laser surgery, we should be able to patch her up.
Yes. Pardon?
The treatment canisters. The colossal? Laser surgery?
Oh, yes. Quite. Terribly sorry. Paper for a new fusion train design was just released. Rather distracting.
What?
Nothing at all. Good luck in there and so on.
Hello there. I hope you're all well. Back to the dome for me, Galacticare.
The canisters have been processed and are ready to have a crack at Gazria's dreadful meat situation.
Spectacular! Let's get them shipped off. The shuttle can launch on your command, Director.
I think Baz might have been right. Honestly, I haven't felt better since before this moon was formed. Shame what they're doing to it. Still, I can get close to them and begin to understand their minds, so I'll take what I can get. You're some good eggs, Galacticare. Take care of yourselves, and watch out for the debris.
Looks like we're all done. Let's check in with Gazria.
Oh, wow. Oh, that was perfect. I guess I never had anything to worry about. Thanks for all the health care you did, and here's a shipload of credits. I gotta go prep for the big finale. Toodles.
Director, we appear to have an infestation of vomitungs.
Son? Yeah. Okay. Everybody, thank you for sticking with us. We're about to blow the biggest damn hole in this burning moon since the festival began. Get ready to ring in the end times with all the other delinquents out there. Because it's fun, because it's wild, and just because we can. Behold!
Well, that's quite something. I'm sure everyone's fine, Director. I suppose I'll update Galacticare's chart of the system to, remove the moon. Well, that's all you're up for, Director. I and the other staff can take care of the after-party for you if you'd rather head off. Our next contract awaits, whenever you'd like to get us out of here. Well done, by the way. That went rather well, I thought. Your choice, Director. We can stick around here and bask in the glory of our spank. We're en route to a way station along the Galactic Transport Hub, the backbone of FDL travel via loam space built by the ingenious Tenki. We'll be building a hospital in one of the minor stations, and I'm sure you're as thrilled. Director, welcome to your darling train station. Our client is keen to chat with you about their needs and so on. I'll patch them through.
Galacticare, welcome. I am Kappa. Interesting to have a Terran health company on contract. Many trains will travel through this station. Many will have need of your services. Your principal concern is a train lost in loam space. Only recently did we receive an update from its systems. Unusual situation. Please prepare for its arrival. The timing is uncertain, but it will emerge. In the meantime, many trains, many patients. Good.
Well then, I'll prepare my spirit for the oncoming train-based excitement. As usual, Director, when you're ready to open the hospital and have us be bombarded by patients, let me know. Shall we meet some trains, Director? Very well, Director. I'll assure the trains that they can drop off their meaty cargo at any time. I'm sure this will be of great relief.
You make it sound like they have anxiety.
Mary, we all have anxiety. Director, we've received our first Tenki patients. Ms. Orion has a bit of a history with them. I'll let her explain. Our employer is rather keen to ramble about the Tenki, Director.
The Tenki! First off, incredible engineers. Tenki patients love seeing both upgraded and well-maintained rooms. They also adore machines, so much that when they're happy, they'll repair equipment just for the fun of tinkering. Little furballs after my own heart. Tenki are innately biomechanical. The theory is that they were engineered by another ancient culture. Each Tenki inherits a package of nanomachines from their parent, which then unfolds into cybernetic augmentations as they grow. I actually implanted myself with Tenki nanobots I got from an old fling, which is why my liver has tubes and whistles occasionally. Anyway, they think a mile a minute, they adore machinery, and are incredibly fuzzy. Make sure you hire some if you can.
Galacticare Director, a train is en route to you carrying pilgrims from Pyrestone, a Cooper Valley shrine world. Please help them to be alive, as they are currently struggling to do so.
Based on the manifest, we should expect at least a dozen patients suffering from a mix of shattered arm, twisted tail, and motion sickness. Director, the patients suffering from motion sickness are going to require something quite extreme to get them sorted. As if by freaky precognition, Ms. Orion seems to have just the thing.
Get a load of this bad boy, the centrifuge. Motion sickness is a condition where the inertia of traveling at relativistic speeds somehow gets stuck due to errors in space-time. The solution is obvious. We spin them right round, baby. And hey, it actually works. The stuckness of their relativistic frame gets flung right out. Also, don't touch the sides while it's spinning. You'll explode.
We'll need at least a couple of centrifuges to handle the load of the emergency patients. Plop some down whenever you find the time, Director. Noshers stalk your dungeon. Well, hospital. Beware.
Hello, Galacticare. It's me again. I think I brought you the right bits. If not, it might just be bog rolls and videotapes.
The Pyrestone train with our first batch of emergency patients is pulling into the station now.
I hope none of that's illegal. beyond space.
Proper function inhibited.
Hello? It aches. Oh, is this it?
Director, I'm afraid we're out of credits.
Glad to hear a passenger was cured. Good news. People better alive than dead. Thank you. passengers from train treated. Glad you're here. Please do your best.
Some hospital. Function inhibited. Proper function inhibited.
We have noshes, Director. Left unaddressed, this could cause a rush on the vending machines.
Hello, Galacticare.
Passengers treated. Huge success. Thank you, Galacticare. Don't have to worry about hate crime accusations now. Astonishing. Maximum efficiency. Incredible work, Galacticare. We'll request your hospital design later. Much to learn from the schematics.
Right then. Back to the road for me.
Knowledge bars provided. Crunchy, enhanced mental acuity, learn faster, good for lipoprotein problems.
Greetings. I'm Ultra, Health Administrator for Null 7. Tanky colony comprised of those afflicted with a rare disorder. Heard Galacticare was here, came to ask for help. Condition is psychological in nature. We call it the voice, and afflicted Tanky are ostracized, exiled. Hope your technology can help.
Director, the Dreamarium may actually be able to help. And hell, it's worth a shot if anything is. Please make sure we have a Dreamarium ready to receive our fluffy guests.
As Ms. Orion has stated, we shall ensure that we have ample Dreamariums available before our new Tenki friends arrive. Ultra has arrived. I'm patching her through now.
Hello, Galacticare. As the colony's physician, I will submit myself to your experiment first. Should it prove successful, we can roll it out to the rest of the afflicted.
Multiple systems failing.
Director, some meteors are headed our way. Many is on standby for cleanup.
Strange sensation. Mollusk reveals a hidden connection. Implanted? Something left over? Can feel the ancient enemy. Drives us to devise dark machines. Cause ruin. With Mollusk's aid, I can close the ports. Seal it fully away.
Hello! It's me again. Chuck it in. Browse away. A fine invention.
My mind is clear. Didn't know this was how it was supposed to feel. Deafening silence. Peace. Thank you. Thank you.
Director, this is amazing! This is a radical breakthrough with a heretofore unknown condition. Galacticare, baby!
Galacticare, I'm keen to help. Long years of service in the colonies. Can handle medicine and machines. Not that different. Sometimes very different. Wisdom is knowing when. Still working on it. Uploading my work history now. Director, pleasure to work for you. We'll try to explain my specializations,
I'm off to
abilities. I work rapidly. Tanky tradition. Things to fix, patients to heal. Also, I have a personal teleportation device. Can quickly blink around the hospital.
Welcome aboard, Ultra! With your resume and how impossibly fluffy you are, you'll be an invaluable addition to the team. You can help us roll out this treatment to all the other affected fuzzy little Tenki. How do you feel about that?
Feels slightly fetishized. However, your technologies are curious. Interesting fusions. Risky designs. I accept. Would love to help. Other Tenki suffering from the voice's influence will join us now and attempt treatment. Tails crossed.
Situation normal. Situation normal.
A success for the Dreamarium treatment. Many years without hope, and now a bounty of it. Thank you.
Situation normal.
We have an incursion of Laxites. I suggest swift action, Director, or the consequences will be unpleasant.
Warm greetings to you all. Catch you later. later.
One patient left, driven by paranoia. Can't be helped. We'll keep trying. All affected Tenki now cured. Galacticare will transform the lives of Tenki who struggle most. We'll work harder. Most Tenki patients had their connection to the voice successfully severed. Never expected such an outcome. Privileged to be here for this breakthrough. We'll provide teleporter pads. Just finished tinkering. Stand on one pad, zoop to another. Technical term. Check your pockets afterwards.
Can I use them to heal? I've never been teleported around before.
Mary, I don't have the foggiest idea, so I'll simply say yes and keenly await the results. Good luck, little fellow.
Hello to you, Galacticare. The next train is on its way. Pilot reports an encounter with a hypercooled nebula upon exiting the Loam Net. Passengers inside seriously affected. Please do your best.
A particularly frosty train this time, it seems. Fortunately, Ms. Orion has been hard at work on a solution for snapped frozen tissue. We'd better get prepared.
Really?
Director, Ms. Orion has yet another ingenious new idea. Or crackers, depending on your perspective.
Thank you. Come again.
Ms. Ryan's brief for the next treatment room is ready, Director. And given that it seems to be a train-sized firearm, I'd recommend giving it a listen.
Director, some conditions will require a radical new form of treatment. And after an extended episode of insomnia, I managed to figure out just the thing. A gun! Hear me out. You know how there's skin on people? And you know how guns are about getting past those things and inside the mortal body? Because bullets love to do violence? It's like that, but instead of bullets, it's medicine. It can also be a flamethrower, gently and unobtrusively thawing the snap-frozen flesh of our patients without causing any permanent damage. Probably. Hope this helps.
Rather challenging getting projectile medicine past weapons regulations, but we managed. Director, our incoming emergency patients will require a couple of projectile medicine rooms to be ready for them. Build them where and when you please. Director, we appear to have an infestation of vomitongues. The conveniently named Snowbreaker train has arrived, and its lucky patients are disembarking now.
Feels bad.
Multiple systems failing. Stupid biological inefficiency.
Hello! It's me again. Fancy that one? Smashing.
Heard a passenger was cured. Also heard you cured them with a modified weapon. Quite pleased. Tenki and Galacticare will get along. One passenger lost to us. A shame. They may find an engine to warm themselves by. Always hope.
Catch you in the void.
A clutch of vomitons has managed to make its way into our hospital, Director.
Half of passengers lost now. Outcomes from here seem poor. Hope you can find a way.
Director, your patients are dropping like flies.
Average performance. Not great, not terrible. Still, glad you're here. Galacticare is worth the credits.
Warm greetings to you all.
Your focus is exceptional, Director, but don't forget to claim your rewards.
How we're looking.
Don't keep those rewards waiting, Director.
Some handy gizmos in there.
Unloading loan gate technology to your station. Uses your loan tapping technology to bring in more patients. May help your metrics. Good for a challenge. Galacticare Director, hello. Some late departures from Burning Moon are due to arrive at your hospital for various treatments. Likely intoxicated. Wishing you luck.
Burning Moon, eh? Unless something else exploded, I imagine they're suffering from the same conditions we encountered while on contract there. What in blazes? A delightful tiny bus has driven onto the tracks. Its charms do nothing for thy fury. Is that Bansig's vehicle? The Kuba Bali musician we saw too just the other day?
It is I, Clem Bansig, here from yet another scintillating adventure.
Mr. Bansig, may I ask why your bus is directly on the tracks? You've interrupted the next train's destiny.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry for getting in the way, but I'm suffering from a very confusing issues and, well, you did such a good job before, I thought you might be able to help us again.
Mr. Bansig, have you encountered any vending machines lately?
No, yes, I have. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me, but if I don't get back on the road soon, my manager's gonna edit my genome and clone me. They have the right, you see.
Nothing to worry about, sir. We'll sort you in a jiffy. That said, it may have been wiser to queue rather than park in the way of 180 tons of oncoming virile train.
I don't care. I want that train to really go to town on me. Just pace me into ruin right here.
That we all, sir.
Intervention required.
Hello there. I hope you're all well.
Oh, I finally feel like myself again. Thank you. I hope I can get back on track before the label replaces my brain with a computer.
Right then. Back to the road for me.
Oh, that was fast. Thanks a lot. I'll try to avoid fizzy drinks in the future. But the label, they keep setting me up with these promotions.
We have noxious, Director. Left unaddressed, this could cause a rush on the vending machines. The poor train with the burden of carrying the Burning Moon revelers is now finally arriving.
Hey.
Sick as a dog. Guess it's over. Finally dying.
space rock's about to impact the station, Director.
Hello, Galacticare.
First passenger of the Burning Moon train is securely treated. Very good. Hope this repeats. Received a report that a passenger was lost. A shame, but healthcare is healthcare. All trains have their spillage. Hope things improve.
Catch you later.
Guess it's over. Guess it's over.
Meteor strike incoming, Director.
Half of the emergency passengers now cured. Strong trajectory, Galacticare. Fine work.
I hope you're all well. There should be a good range of gubbins here. Picked that up just for you. Always love a good trade. See you around, Space.
Director, noshes have been spotted in the station.
Hello?
Are you a doctor?
Nice place.
Stunning. You have achieved maximum performance during that emergency event. We'll advise Tanky State to upgrade assessment of Terran capabilities.
I've stopped off the other cans of toxin I had hidden. My managers have industrial crates of stuff, so I don't need these anymore. Or ever. Right. I forgot. Sorry.
Director, a Terran-based company, Cabal Incorporated, has had a logistics train suffer damage. The payload consists of damaged, leaky canisters. No normal passengers. Routing them to you now.
Well, we've certainly handled canister-based issues before. Nothing a spotted laser surgery can't fix, I imagine. We have some meteors en route. Prepare for damage control, Director.
Hello, Galacticare. It's me again. Had to clean some of this up. Not easy with flippers. Ooh, it's payday.
The train from Cabal Incorporated has arrived and is discharging its canisters.
Nice place.
Meteors incoming, Director. Hold on to something.
That's the first leaky friend fixed up. The spillage is worrying me, though. It's goopy and kinda melts the floor.
Several of the canisters have now been repaired. The substance they contain is totally new to me. I wonder where they're going.
Hello! It's me again. I'll chuck it in. Hope it helps you out.
Most of the canisters have been fixed up. It seems they're headed deep into diionized space. For what reason, I'm not sure.
Back to the dome for me, Galacticare.
Incredible precision. Beautiful to see you handle machinery as well as you have. Makes a Tenki proud. Sending you a large bonus, and thank you for your work.
Your focus is exceptional, Director, but don't forget to claim your rewards. Director, Kappa is informing me that we're not expecting any more emergencies for now. That sounds like downtime to me, at least until the sleeper train arrives.
Curious about the train's condition. Lost in loam space for some time. Ship loss is occurring more frequently.
Well, how's that for timing? Speak of the devil. It's the sleeper. It's finally arrived. And by Jove, it's in a wretched condition. Oh, the humanity.
Done for. The wrong path, the wrong tunnel, unnatural ends cauterized, slowing the great death.
Apologies, Director. Medi's been fiddling around with the translator. Cleaning that up now.
We were lost for years. Patience only now awakening, encrusted by loam space's ichors. Please help them before I return.
We've received the manifest from the sleeper. Most of the passengers are suffering from a new condition, which we are tentatively calling hypersleep crust. The emergency patients are disembarking now.
What's wrong with him, Heel? I've never seen anything like this before.
I've been reviewing their security footage, Medi, and I'll tell you when you're older.
Go away.
Feels bad.
Buzz off!
Finally.
Hello, Galactica. Browse away. Perfect.
Guess it's over. Guess it's over.
We've cured our first emergency patient, Director. Many more to go.
How are we looking? I'm off to catch up with the news.
Noshers stalk your dungeon. Well, hospital. Beware. Half of them are cured now, Director. Splendid progress.
Please alert the medical staff.
And every emergency patient is cured. We'll just get Medi to crack the crust off that train and call it 100% success rate.
Impeccable. All survived. I was right to escape when I did. I will return now. My home is in its memories. Goodbye.
Well, that was a frenzy and a half, but we got there. Splendid work, Director. It'll be a shame to say goodbye to all those remarkably handsome trains. But you never know, we may meet again someday. How about it, Director? Fancy hanging around to spend a little more time with these luscious